welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick video showing you guys the different things that we take with us when we go to Disneyland and California Adventure. This is just what we use. Obviously, if you need more stuff, then you need more stuff. We have a 2-year-old, and this is what we've pared down and decided that we could use and stuff that we need. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is our stroller. Okay, so this is our stroller. It's the Chico Lightweight stroller. We've had it since she was born. It's a really easy to maneuver stroller, which makes it really helpful when you're trying to dodge crowds and stuff like that. It fully reclines. There's a little handle here in the back, and it goes all the way down. So if you have an infant, this is a good option for an infant stroller, as opposed to a stroller that has those connector carrier car seats, because we don't have one of those either. We have a convertible car seat that adjusts as she grows. So we didn't need one with the whole clicking assembly thing. Okay. It has shoulder straps. We've tucked them in because she doesn't need them anymore. And then it has the waist strap right here and adjustable feet. And so when they're infants, you push it all the way up, and then it has this cover that comes up, and then it has these little loops, and you hook it in like that so their feet stay covered and everything, and it helps keep them from sliding out, I guess. And it just tucks under the bottom when you're not using it. Okay. So that's the seat part. It has a canopy, just like regular strollers. It zips up and down. We usually keep it unzipped so she gets lots of airflow, because it's hot. Okay, so that is the seat. Down here is the basket. It's kind of a small basket for a stroller. I mean, it's a good in-between. Like an umbrella stroller doesn't have any, and then those big jogging strollers have like really big deep baskets at the bottom. This one, we've kind of figured out what works and what we need to pack in there. It only has one cup holder here. It would be nice if it had two, but one works. We make it work. It is easy to fold up like that, and then if it's zipped up, it stays in better. It's really light, so it's easy to take on and off of trams or in and out of cars, stuff like that. You don't need to have a whole bunch of accessories that need to be clipped in and stuff like that. I really like it. I think it was a really good purchase when we got it, and it's held up so far for 2 years and change. It's a good stroller. Okay. When we go, we normally pack our lunches so that we spend less money on food there, because you guys know food's expensive there. Occasionally we'll get like those prepackaged bags of popcorn or churro or ice cream as like a treat kind of thing, but normally we bring all our own sandwiches and snacks and stuff. These are our 2 lunch bags that we take usually. This one we'll take if we're going to spend all day there. It's fairly deep. It's got side pockets for flavor, pouches for water or extra snacks. It's got a little thingy. So this one fits in the bottom of our stroller fairly well. We just pop it in like that, and then you can open it up and access it. If we're just going for like a little bit, like an afternoon or for dinner, we'll take a smaller one like this one, and it's just a small one. You know, it's not gonna hold, you know, this one holds like 4 or 5 sandwiches plus snacks and stuff. This one will hold like 2 sandwiches and snacks and stuff. So it just depends on how long we're gonna be there and what we want to take. The last time we took tacos, we had tacos lined up in here, like foil wrapped corn tortilla tacos. So it just depends on what you want to take. These are the 2 types of cooler packs that we use. We have these hard ones, and they seem to last really long. We just got them because we had these ones before, and they don't really last as long. Like, I've been recording almost 7 minutes so far, and they're already melting. But this one is still rock hard. So I like these ones better, but these ones are nice if you need to wrap it around something that needs to stay cold. So I would use them in addition to these as opposed to just these because they don't last as long. Something that I also do is I'll take juice boxes like these ones and I'll put them in the freezer. I'll put a couple in the freezer the night before or the day before, and then use them as ice packs in the cooler too. So in the morning when she doesn't need to be drinking juice, I'll have these, and then as they melt throughout the day or defrost throughout the day, she can have some cold juice to drink. And so it kind of doubles up with the usefulness of them. We take lots of snacks, like these applesauce packs. They're really handy. We have goldfish and cereal and raisins and all kinds of stuff that we take and we pack in. We use these little snack bags. They're square snack bags as opposed to the long ones. We use these ones. Here's a sandwich bag for comparison. We like to take lots of little portions of different things, so that way there's a variety, because she's kind of picky sometimes, especially when she gets hangry like myself, and sometimes you just need to give her something to eat, and then that way, since it's a smaller size amount, we don't feel as bad if she pitches it or drops it, or you know. But yeah, so there's the sandwich ones right here, and then the snack ones. So that's what we do for our food. We take water bottles with us, like these ones, because in the park you can go to any quick service dining area and you can ask for a cup of ice water, and they'll give you a cup of ice water for free. There's also several places that you can refill water bottles with filtered water. There's one over at the Mint Julep and at the Galaxy Grill over in Tomorrowland. They have water bottle spouts, sorry, that you can fill up your bottles at. Also, if you go to the baby care center, you can fill up your bottles there too. They have a faucet that you could fill them up in. These ones are nice. The insulated metal-y ones are nice because they keep the ice cold. So you just have to, you know, fill it halfway with ice and then just keep refilling it with water. I like the larger mouth bottles like this one just because it's easier to get the ice in. We've had some smaller ones and you had to put the ice in individually and it took forever and a half and it kind of wasn't really worth it. But it's great to have to bring refillable bottles with you, even just like one, and because I mean it's refillable, so you can always go back and get some more water and what have you, and you can, you know, refill from here into her sipper cup or mix water packets in here. So it's really handy and really useful just to have something to hold water, because we always end up needing some kind of water. This is our diaper bag. This is all we bring with us for our diapers. It's just 4 regular and then a nighttime diaper and a refillable wipe pouch. And this is all we bring. So I'll pack a pair of jammies if we're gonna be staying late, or just an extra pair of clothes if we're just there from like morning to the afternoon. And I'll roll them up and put them in like one of these little the snack bags or sandwich bag, just so they stay dry, or if something leaks on it. But that's about it. We don't really bring toys unless she picks one up on the way out of the house. She doesn't use pacifiers or anything, and then we just bring the one sipper cup with us, and she drinks out of that. But I mean, this is what we need. What you need may be different, may not be different. This is just what we've come to learn and figure out what was best for us to take with us. So, I mean, and then this just goes in my backpack, and that's it. Okay, so since this is in my backpack and I have small little backpacks, I like to put my ID and my pass and credit card, debit card in these little pouches. You can get them in the pin stores or at the pin carts, and that's pretty much what they're for. They're for your passes. You can hook them onto lanyards, or we hook them onto our belt loops, or I have little sliders on my backpack's straps, and I just hook it on there, so it's like right there by my shoulder, and I don't have to worry about it disappearing or going anywhere. I know where it's always at. And then it's handy, I can just unclip it, and it speeds up going in and out of the parks because you don't have to pull out your wallet and your pass and scan it and, you know, put it back in. And this way we can just, they scan it through the pouch. So you just hold it out, or sometimes they'll take it, like you'll hand it to them and they'll scan it through there. Or sometimes they'll just scan it through the pouch and then you can go. You're good to go. The same goes for if you have the Max Pass, or if you purchase the Max Pass, or if you have it on your pass already. You can scan at the kiosk things in front of the rides that have the Fast Pass things. You can scan it through the pouch. They can scan it through the pouch for the pictures for the Max Pass. So it's really handy and easy. You don't have to, you know, dig it out or have a whole bunch of the picture photograph cards hanging around, and it's just like right there. So I think it's really handy, and then it lowers down some of the bulk of stuff that we don't need to take with us. Another thing that I like to bring are these fuel rods. They have little kiosks throughout both parks, excuse me, and everywhere else, like throughout the entire world. They have these kiosks that you can exchange empty charger things, because this is like it's a charger, a portable charger cell, something like that. Anyway, so you can plug it into your phone or your camera or what have you, and then when it's empty you can just exchange it for new ones. We have 3 of these, I think, now. They're super handy for in the park, because when you're using the Wi-Fi and stuff, and you're using the Disney app, it uses locations and stuff like that on your phone, so it kind of wears down the battery. So it's nice to be able to charge your phone and stuff while you're walking around the park, as opposed to hiding out in like the bathrooms or wherever that you can find an outlet, you know. So I think they're well worth it. Personally, I think they're worth it, but that's a choice you have to make. But anyway, that's the stuff that we bring with us when we go to the park. Yeah, and we try to keep it fairly minimal. Most of the time we usually end up with stuff left over, like food left over, snacks and stuff, and I think that's better than running out. But I mean, you can always buy more stuff. They have a vending machine at the baby care center in California Adventure. I don't know if the Disneyland one has a vending machine or if you purchase it from them specifically. I forget. I haven't been in that one in a while. So if you run out of diapers or wipes or bottles, if you lose a bottle or a sippy cup, I think they have those. They have sunscreen, pretty much anything that you could need. They have it there in the park. So you could buy it there. Easy peasy. Obviously they have food and snacks, and some of this stuff there you can get for fairly inexpensive. But I think it's always best to bring, if you're worried about being on a budget while being there, then I think it's best to bring food and snacks and stuff with you. It just makes it easier. But yeah, so that's what we do. This is the stuff that we bring with us when we take our toddler. It's definitely fun, a lot of fun to take her. I know I've looked up online and a lot of people have said, you know, don't take your toddlers, you know, don't take your little kids, your infants, they're not going to remember it. It's like, no, they're not, but you will. You know, there's a lot of fun things that they get to experience that maybe you not necessarily take for granted, but that you don't go out of your way to experience, or that you're not in the what's it called, the age range for it, you know. So there's going to be some things that they're going to find a lot more fun, a lot more cool and awe-inspiring than you will, and that's just because some of the things are more directed to their height and their age. But I just think it's a lot of fun to see her face and all of the amazement of the things that she gets to see and experience. It really makes it worth it for me. I mean, before, my husband and I, we would, you know, close out the parks, we would stay late, we would do all the fast passes and ride all of the rides, and And now it's more of just kind of casual. We're walking around, we ride a couple rides. She's all about the carousel and Dumbo. Dumbo's her favorite now. Next to the carousel. It's like a tie between, because she really loves horses, but she really likes Dumbo. So we're kind of like in a battle between the two. If she could, that's all she would ride all day. The two of them just back and forth. But there is a lot of stuff that they can do, even though they're shorter. There's quite a few rides that they can do that are kind of like main rides. So I think it's definitely at least something to do once, maybe twice. Because the first time you're going to be all stressed about it, and then the second time will be better because you'll feel less stressed about it. So, and I think that's really the way to go. I mean, yes, plan things and keep kind of to a schedule, but definitely be flexible for the day, because you never know what's going to happen. You don't know what rides are going to be broken down. That's kind of like a in the moment kind of thing you have to keep an eye on. But yeah, so after a really long spiel, thanks for watching. I've got more videos coming up really soon, really soon. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. They're coming up, I promise. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you'll get notified, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.